Hey everybody, welcome back to another gameplay of Alan Wake 2 with your host, Mr. Super G. Look at this guy over here, man. You know, I've always admired, the people that are like live advertisements that you see on the street when you're driving. You know, how they have to look like they're so excited and enjoy what they're doing. This guy's like legit, like dancing in the street. He has to be suffocating in this thing. Like he has to be burning up. It just finished raining. It's humid outside. You know he's dying in there, man. But he look. He's joyful. I've always admired those people, man. Anyway, do me a favor, guys, if you've been enjoying my gameplay of this game so far. I know this is only part 2, but, we're going to be doing the whole thing. Do me a favor real quick and consider giving me a subscription. Mr. Super G would truly appreciate it. Okay, so I think we left off. The next thing we have to do is make our way to the diner, so I think we're going to do that now. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Did you hear me speak to my microphone? Look at this guy. Look.
How much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
That's a good point. What are you?
Don't know.
Oh, dear diner? That's hilarious. Hey, Casey, don't knock me down, man.
That's how much.
Okay, then we got Deer Fest coming up. Okay.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just
Is that right?
4 days.
Okay. I love that everybody's so cheerful around here. Hint, hint.
Welcome to Bright Falls.
Hey, what's up?
Nice to have you here.
Hey.
Got some coffee.
I appreciate that.
Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
I don't
This is
like
Agent
coffee,
Alex
actually.
Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Well, that's why I'm here. But yeah, I don't like coffee, y'all. I've never been. I've tried coffee in all different shapes, sizes, tastes, colors, all the things. I can't do it. Same with alcohol. I can't do alcohol either.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Okay.
We've looked through the case files you sent over.
Sent over with this continued investigation. Where might they be sitting?
Go missing? Sure.
I remember this from Alan Wake 1. Yeah, I remember this diner. This is crazy, man. Oh, are you the Bookers?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
All right. Why were you called? I mean, that's kind of par for the course. To ask that question.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer.
I mean, it was at nighttime, so that does matter.
We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Okay, she's got a point.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
That's pretty much it. That's exactly what they saw. Why do you think that?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree.
They were?
Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out
What?
the whole thing was
No. Let's get back to that. What did you find? I mean, okay. Profiling. All right, let's get to that, guys. Okay, the cult of the tree. Let's start with that.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
How are you able to do this? You know what I mean? Like, how as a detective are you able to deduce that just by that conversation alone? Okay, all right. Let me keep going.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
As opposed to, I don't think there's anything we need to do on the case board. No. Just want to be sure. There are no yellow index cards, so we're good there. Okay.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow.
Right.
How
Like,
did you put that
what?
together?
I just said that.
You need to hand it over.
Oh.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfield.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and...
Y'all know each other?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
What?
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
No.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
I'm sorry, what?
So weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
Man, Alan Wake, wow for that one.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
She called you by name.
If you say so.
Yo. Man, Alan done gone off on the deep end, bro. Hello. Who that? Okay, we have some more information to go back to the case board with, but there's some more questioning we can do here.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those 2 idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls
Why did
is
he
just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
I just have to say again, for the record, the not just are the graphics stellar in this game, but the facial expressions that everyone has, excellent, man. Like absolutely excellent. All right, let's move on, guys. I don't think there's no. Oh wait. This. Remember when we came down here? I can't see a thing. Bright Falls map. We are here. Okay. Oh man, this map is huge. Okay, all right, I'll keep that in mind. You remember what happened back here? You remember this? Why has it got a padlock on it? Am I allowed to go to the bathroom? Is there a reason to come back here though? Well, look at that. They try to do a reflection in the mirror. I've heard that from a developer's perspective, like doing actual mirrored images is really, really tough. So they did that one, but they did it blurred. I can't see a thing. I feel like we're in the men's bathroom. This isn't a, wait a minute. It says unisex. I don't know. All right, we're not going to go poking around an employee's office, man. We might get in trouble for that. You have to have a warrant or something to do that. I am going to walk past these people just to make sure that no one has anything they'd like to offer or share. Anyone? Okay. How about you people over here? Do you have anything to share? It seems like that people, they love the pie here. He has a muffin. They have pie. She looking at us like, skeptical. Coffee? Okay, all right. I'm finished being nosy. Let me come on back out here with these guys.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Some walking distance?
I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Great.
Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
Well, it's not a
We're
legend.
gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Okay.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why?
Doesn't mean what she said was
She kept
wrong,
saying
though.
that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
I don't know. I think I would have picked up my phone and called my daughter right then and there.
Hey, boss.
This place is beautiful.
Downstairs, ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need?
Yep, this is it.
Let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Okay, so why you always got to try to get out in front, man? Did y'all turn on some more lights, though?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
Don't worry, guys.
I feel the same.
I'm gonna go to the case, to the mine place here in a minute, because we didn't do it after talking to them. So I'm gonna do it before I investigate this body.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
All right. So before we do that, let's go back to the case board, because we have some additional things here. So let's start with this. Oh no. Okay. Hold on. Well, I guess let me go ahead and do this. I'll do that.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Yeah, I want to wait. Let's do this. Yeah. Okay. The bookers describe multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives. Oh wait, we gotta put this here.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
This says case closed. Okay, that looks like that. I think, is that a picture that they took of when they knocked him out with the butt of that rifle?
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
You got this. You got this. Let's go back to here. Apparently we got a lot of stuff that we got to unpack here. The cult of the tree.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Okay, so we started here. Okay. Ooh, for later. Okay, we got it. Come on. Does that not? Hold on. Does that not go? Oh, wait a minute. Find evidence. Do I have the evidence for here? Yes. Cult symbols. Zoom back in. A cult necklace with the triangle. Okay. And cults were wearing masks. Oh, we don't like that. We don't like that. Oh, that's, well, it wouldn't be a symbol. Zoom back out. Cult gold. I don't think that would be here, would it? No. How about here?
No.
How about here? No? Oh! If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly connection to Deerfest. I'm not sure. All right, let's go here. the lunch boxes.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
We're not sure. Holy cow, man. Okay, this is a ton of stuff. Here? No, let me go back. No, this would be Cauldron Lake. This would go up here. The notes inside here say, the note inside says, "We're in this together, hero. What do they mean? Who left this?" Okay, I think that's it. Okay, we've unpacked everything where that's concerned. How do I? Okay, let's go back. Gee whiz, man.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Let's start here.
There's writing on here.
Writing on the heart?
Can't make it out.
Writing?
Okay.
How'd they manage that?
And at nighttime too.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Just like the other cases.
It doesn't add up. Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like
I guess we'll get to that in a minute.
A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Guess we got a lot to learn here, man.
They put up a fight.
Mm-hmm. All right, case board it is. Oh, I see. Okay, so the wall will only put up the case that you choose to put up there. That makes sense. Okay, I got it now. Okay, we learn anything from the body. Let's start here. Cause of death. It looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him, which makes sense. Let's see. Oh, wait. Cause of death. Clearly this would go here. As I suspected, it looks like something was put in there. Anything to learn from the body? Let's put that here, maybe? No? Okay, maybe it has to go in a certain order.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged.
Right?
Doesn't add up.
Ritual writings. Did the killers write on this heart? How? I can't make out what it says. Okay, let's put this here.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Guess we need to go find out. We zoom in a little bit. Case of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on the skin and heart. Something was inserted into his chest cavity. Tattoos on body and heart. How did killers have time? Doesn't make sense. I would agree. Man, what? Is that a letter?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
The one that had redacted stuff on it?
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on.
I'm not sure that's...
We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
Dang, you got a whole 3-ring binder? What's happening? What's happening?
No, wait.
What?
Sheriff?
What?
That dude just disappeared. Yo. Oh. Yo, what? Bro, what?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Man, what? Oh.
I'll make you pay.
I mean, other than the fact that you're a dead guy, why make her pay? What did she do?
No weapon.
She didn't do anything.
The page said to get into the light.
Let's do that expeditiously. Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by... Oh, you gotta tell me twice. All right, so what about... Well, where am I supposed to go? You've got to be joking.
He can't see me in the light.
Okay.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
I didn't even know you had one. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Gotta move. Now.
Move where? I can't see. What? Well, that didn't quite go the way I had planned it.
He can't see me in the light.
So I'm guessing I need to go through that door, not this one. So let's not make that mistake again.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Man, that is insane. Okay, we read that already. Can I run? Can I run? Huh? What?
Vanished.
Yeah, this ain't like Alan Wake 1.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up.
Okay,
The page predicted all of it.
How do you explain
it helped
this?
me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it.
Agreed.
Somehow we need to make sense of this.
We were attacked by a dead man. You can't make it more plain than that.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
This is the work of the cult. Let's go with that.
The ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe.
But
We
that's
need to
not
start with
humanly
the cult's
possible.
Goal, their purpose.
What happened to the
Right
sheriff?
before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Good Lord, man.
There's one of
All
the
right.
pages on the floor.
Yeah, let's start this.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
I guess we'll start with that one.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
You read your collected manuscript pages in the Mind Place. Okay, we're gonna go there in a minute. I wanna finish collecting whatever clues we can. Is there a way to turn my flashlight on? Okay. Is there anything else in here? His heart is gone. It just fell out.
The heart is gone too.
I just said that.
Fucker, take it with him?
Well, you said to check around for clues. I guess we'll just go here then. All right, case board. Let's see here. Start a new
Dead
one.
man turned into a monster. Life.
That's
as a way to
wild.
Fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Okay. So here, Nightingale had to pursue. Yeah, this is just manuscript pages. Overlap. What are these pages making sense?
Yeah.
According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake, and he's a taken. Okay. Let's open some more cake. Let's go back to Cult of the Tree. Let's see. All right. Cult ritual, what is it? I don't have an explanation for this. How are they doing this? What in the world is going on here? I don't think this goes here. Yes, it does. Victim's body organs covered in writing. Some significance here. Okay. Man, this is crazy. How about here? Okay. Nightingale, only victim to become... I can't read what's behind that. His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too? Good point. Let me zoom out a little bit. Bring this up. No. No.
Keep trying.
Maybe that might make sense to go here. I would believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. Okay. I'm showing that there's more to this. No, it does. No. Let's go to manuscript pages. I don't need to play narration. Yeah, I'll do this one. I'll play it.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Far side of the mirror. Do I need to play this one? Saga had pursued Nightingale to the overlap, finding a way with it. Yeah, he already said this. Okay. Follow you into the dark. No, I don't want to play that. No. I think that's it, guys. I don't think I have anything else. Let's go back to Cauldron Lake.
Places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him. before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Man, goodness gracious.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Okay. You don't sound. I mean, you got a dead officer right there on the ground, and you don't seem to.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
You tell me, sir. I don't know. I'm just playing this game. But it just seems odd to me that you got an officer down right there in front of you, and you guys just kind of seem like kind of nonchalant about it. It's kind of suspect to me. I would agree. Come on. I guess we got to get back to the car. Is there any point in investigating anything out here?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that
Don't tell me this is Night Springs, yo.
has only had a tour guide, also spare season. Oh no.
Really? Really?
Help.
This is so corny. Oh!
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices.
This is a commercial,
That's right.
I guess. I'm taking it.
Koskela voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko.
That might be
Many
significant.
local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government.
Of course you'd say that.
Oh,
Oh!
You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere.
Yeah, this might be significant at some point.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood
This is
National
silly.
Park.
Okay, I'm gonna back out, guys. What in the world?
Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
I really don't feel like I should be doing all this, but I'm doing it because I'm here. Can I talk to her? To him? Her? Him? Him. Like, I don't feel like I should be snooping, man. Okay. Maybe I should be. Got a whole video cassette tape. Nothing on the whiteboard. So y'all don't have anything going on? Y'all not recording what's happening here? In this crazy town?
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Wow. We going here?
I can't get through this.
Nope. How about, well, I don't need to go in the bathroom, I don't think. All right, let me make my way back, guys. You know how I am with
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
shiny objects.
We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Oh. We should wait?
Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
Dude, you alright?
We'll actually find Nightingale at the lake.
The pages haven't been wrong yet?
We can't assume the person writing
Dude, you good?
isn't.
It's like he's seeing something that isn't there,
That's
guys.
our best lead.
Look at him, look. Wait,
I'm
what
gonna
is
take
this?
a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Correct. I'm not really trying to look around. I just noticed that. Tapio's weather report. Okay, who's this guy? You got nothing to say to me? Well, hello to you too. All right. Man, what are you doing? It's a telephone pole. What are we doing? Am I tripping? Okay, let me kind of make my way back here. Yeah, something very weird is happening with this town. Not that I should be surprised, based on Alan Wake 1.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings.
The car
Ready
we
to
used to
go?
travel to. Okay.
Waiting on you.
Rinse
What do
and
you-
repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe
Okay.
3.
All right, let's go back to Cauldron Lake.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Wow.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
We couldn't have waited till morning.
Give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Whose van is that? The heart.
The
Didn't
page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap.
Temptation
Need to
sang
figure
that
out
song?
exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks.
Right.
Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
What do we have here?
Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
Well, you know how that goes.
The
All
writer
right.
of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
I just feel like we should have waited till morning to do this. We shouldn't be out here in the dark, man. Like you heard what was said, man. You got to be in the light, unless that's sunrise and not sunset. I don't know. Look at that, man. That's
I've been thinking
absolutely
more about the
gorgeous,
cult of
y'all.
the tree.
Look at that.
What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
What are you guys working on here?
Hey, hello there. How are you
Yeah, we're
folks
coming.
doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
Are you author? Hey, isn't this the guy we saw on the on the commercial?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela.
Yeah, I thought so.
Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on an important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we
Sauna?
offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Kind of reminds me of Negan a little bit from The Walking Dead, like his mannerisms.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this
My
sweater.
mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close.
What?
My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Federal Bureau of
Stephen,
Control.
we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not run through a garbage can.
Thank you.
I noticed the door is open. Let me step inside here really quick.
How'd you find there, Steven?
What do we have here? You know I'm nosy, y'all. This isn't that long. We can read this. Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the quote-unquote raccoons can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lynn, Chief Technician. Okay. All right. Let's go meet up with Casey Jones, or...
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Look at that mountain, man. Look at that
A lot
view.
of
That
things
is...
about this
oh,
place keep bothering
this game
me.
is gorgeous.
But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
And not a guy who had no heart to get up off the table.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know.
I don't either.
Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Yeah, I don't like this. As young folk would say, I don't like this.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never
can
mind
use-
rain. Feels
Oh.
like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We find Nightingale, then what?
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I don't know that you can.
There's plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead
That's
men
a fair
coming
point.
alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it.
That's true as
We
well.
need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Okay. I thought it said I could press circle to turn my flashlight on. It's not working though. Oh, there it is. Oh, look, there's that symbol
We've seen
again.
this symbol before.
Mm-hmm.
Good eye.
Well, I mean, it's the flashlight, not me. Let's see. Anything else around here? Who knocked this over? What do we have here?
Bare feet. Nightingale.
Head in that direction.
I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Why are we going alone? Oh, Lord. I can see the footprints. Look at them. They're like smoky or blurred. That's wild. Let's see. He's headed this way. We don't know if this is Nightingale or not, to be honest. And for a guy of his size, those footsteps seem really close together. I don't know. I may be overthinking it. Oh, of course it gets like super. Look, there's no light back here. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this. I don't like this. We should not have come here alone. I'm not that brave. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I saw all this, ain't no way. Is there a point of going up here? You should have put it in front of me if you didn't want me to follow it. Oh, we came here before, right? Yeah, we've been here before. All right, let me stay focused, man. I don't want to get myself unnecessarily offed because I'm not staying on track. All right. This is not good.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
I don't know. Oh!
I can feel something.
Lord, what was that?
Presence.
Can we do the case thing? Wait. Let me back up. I remember what it said that this is not gonna get you out of trouble, but still. No. I don't. It's not that. Television. What? Adventure tours. No. I watched that already. Following. No. This. The overlap. Is that what this is?
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Which is Ladle?
I don't know. Oh, Lord. Okay, following us. But of course, yeah, of course. Can I reload? I just look, inherently just knew it was the square button. It always is in games like this. Excuse me, guys. Oh, the infamous flare. Batteries for my flashlight. Witchfinder Station. Interesting word. I thought that was a person. What was that? Oh, come on, man. Like, where? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Can I climb up on this? Nope. I'm stuck in this water. Witch's Ladle. We don't have time to read this, do we? Sorry. Witch's Ladle. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after Cauldron's shape and get. I'm not going to read all this, but I'll give you guys a chance to. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. So the legend goes. Maybe I should read this. There is no mention in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. Maybe that has something to do with the cult of the tree. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Oh, so is this in relation to homie? Excuse me, I can't go up here. What is that?
What is that? Seems
I don't
like
know.
It's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
You can toggle the flashlight boost R1 to... Oh, that's right. Okay.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
Let's get it.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okay. You guys, you already know we're not gonna get back unscathed here. There's no way. There's no way. I have 3 batteries. I'm trying my best to stay alert. Was that where we were just a minute ago? At the witch's hut? Is that what that was? Is my guess? Up here? What? Oh, Lord have mercy, man. I don't want to do this road. I really don't.
This is the witch's hut.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. Hold on. Before we go up there, let me check something. Do we... No. Do we have any more for the case? What we do? Hold on. Could this go here? No. Or this one? No. Let's go to cases. Murder Cauldron Lake. Let's find which one is it? Down here. Witch's hut. The pages wasn't covered in a substance that my flashlight burned away. It mentions it. Okay. We got a lot of stuff down here. Got some more of these pages here. No? Ah, hey, come on. It's implying that like can affect reality. Nightingale was chased off by my flashlight.
Light is the key.
Bright light provides
Just stay
protection.
safe.
Keep an eye out for more places like
But
this.
there's something more to be revealed as well.
Just go here. Yep.
Is Witch's
Nightingale
Ladle
is
the doorway
inside.
into the overlap?
Got
If
one
so,
more.
That's where I'll find Nightingale.
Okay. Manuscript pages. Do I do this? Yeah, let's read this before we actually go in there. Let's do the narration.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Wow. Okay. All right, let's back out. All right, guys, I think this is a good place to leave you guys to suspense. I want to stop right here. We've been to this witch's hut twice. The first 2 times we've been in, nothing happened, but surely something's going to happen now. There's something on the side there, which I'm guessing is a fuse box. But you guys just have to come back next time if you want to see what happens. I'm loving it so far, guys. I hope you guys are too. Do me a favor if you haven't already. Consider giving old Mr. Super G a subscription. Let me know how much you enjoy my content. Please drop a comment below to let me know how you feel about watching my commentary of this game. I would really, really appreciate it, guys. But listen, for now, I'm going to get out of here, get my mind right, and I'm hungry a little bit too. So, yeah. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Super G loves you. I'll see you again soon. Later.